The show features adults using adult language and discussing mature topics. You have been warned.
And just like that look of sheer terror and like power of realizing, oh, we can do anything. It's great.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
Your magic
Hi,
power.
hello.
Ah,
Hi, everybody. Go play Paranoia. It's fun as shit.
paranoia is good.
Welcome to Retroverse. If you are hearing things in the background, that's Sirenscape. It's super cool. It's $22 every other month for all of their fantasy, sci-fi, and board game soundtracks. It's super cool. We're using the beta player that lets all of us listen to the exact same track at the exact same time, so I don't have to worry about feeding it through my computer or any nonsense like that. So that's pretty cool. Somebody want to recap what the hell happened last time?
No.
Okay, fine.
Vinna was taking a nice long nap.
6 months ago. Well,
Not quite.
a long time before a huge wall of text in Discord.
No, that was after the 6 months ago. Wait, before
Okay.
the six. Oh, that's confusing. Anyway,
So
go
let's
ahead.
recap what happened
last episode.
and then I'll tell you
Yes.
what happens.
Last episode was right after a 2-week break, which is in our role play server stuff. So after that, it was just Ollie, Ricotta, Vox, and Crypto. They were farting around in Ricotta's base that they built in the virtual world for the digital wardens. And then we went directly to Henshin Command to check in with Nocturne about the devices that were found from the reality hacker, the chemist, and the collective, I think. Got some information. And that was about where I kind of stopped paying attention and didn't get to yet when I rewatched it. But I do remember at the end of getting some info, the De-Fraggers, the Knights of the Grid, which was Ricotta and Recrypto, got an SOS message.
Say for crypto.
For crypto.
No, it's the
It's the new
That's
ship
my
name.
favorite
Yeah, I was about to say,
ship,
it's the
guys.
For what?
Cryptata.
You said recrypto.
For Crypto and Ricotta.
Sorry.
Got a message on their Knights of the Grid badge saying that the Bastion, the headquarters of the Knights of the Grid in the virtual world, was under attack by Cyblights. And at the same time, we also got a personal text from Passion saying that the wards around Del Diablo that contain the corruption have been brought down. End of sentence, no context.
That's just how she rolls.
You are caught up most of the part.
Yeah, so real talk, we are going to be doing a little bit of a 6 months time skip in this one, so we'll talk about what you guys are doing, what your plans are and everything, but it's not going to be like a day by day. We're probably not going to have any huge fights or anything like that.
That's
But
what you
because all of you, because a lot of you were not here for that, we are going to pick up with, I believe it was just the 4 of y'all that went to Ranger Command. Everyone else was doing other things on their own at that time. And
Yeah, tensions went off to go on their own convention.
so,
I wasn't there. Nobody invited me. What the fuck?
well, Vinna might have been
you were with
sleeping in
Kent.
with Kent.
Hey, Vinna, your boyfriend's now following.
Oh, that may have been the, yeah.
Thanks, Dylan, for the follow.
So, Vinna, you get a sort of message or warning from your recaster.
What does it
no,
say? Is it like Morse code or like you feel it in your soul?
You guys
Like,
didn't
what-
get the message on your recaster, did you? Bob and Callie? No. Okay. So
no,
first
because we
you
were
get a
in the
text
office
message.
with Nocturne at the time.
Yeah. So I'll say you guys would be the first to hear. You're in the office with Nocturne. That's what the text message you see. What do you do?
what's the message?
The Passion sent a message to the group chat saying the wards are down around Del Diablo.
Yes. Do you want us
I
to...
sent back, did you fucking do this? Because this feels like you guys kind of vibe.
Why the fuck would we want the wards down? I wrote an entire ass speech about not wanting the wards down.
I don't
feel
know,
like that's
probably
accurate,
fucked
Passion.
around and found out. That seems like you guys, you know?
You get left on red for like a very long minute before it's just the message we're trying not or it
You
wasn't
accidentally
us.
grew a giant weed tree in your house. I don't put anything past you.
Okay, that was not Passion. That was correct.
I said you guys. I didn't say Passion.
I'm
I'm including her in nonsense. I know she doesn't want to be included. But...
and she says we're trying to do what we can. It wasn't us. The circle is attacking the city. And then
do you need help?
you don't get a answer back after that. At least not for several minutes. She's probably busy. A fair bet.
Yeah, I mean, she's probably busy.
So, the group in Ranger Command, what are y'all doing? You see these text messages and
I get the messages,
Mhm.
and I immediately grab Ollie's hand because we are outside down the hall or something
Mhm.
because Ollie was not feeling great. Grab her hand, run back down to Nocturne's office, and just like turn to like Vox and it's like, "Did you get that?" Holding
As
up
you're trying to come down the hall, I turn to Nocturne and say, do you want us to roll out now? What's protocol here? That's probably around the time that you're going down the hall. I think this is a multi-layer, everybody's
Yeah,
gonna
so I'll
start
say
losing their shit.
he actually does not know before you guys. He gets a message about 20, 30 seconds on his computer after you guys, considering Passion saw those wards fall in real time.
I turn to Nocturne, I guess, and it's like
I
The
would
wards-
message the group of
the
like...
wards are down in Del Diablo per Passion.
Okay.
And
I
the Bastion is being attacked by Cyblights.
he reaches over to the computer and types in like a 4-digit code, and you see several different like programs on his computer launch and then do something and then close immediately, and he says, okay, I've let Ranger 1 know. I don't know where you folks need to be. You seem like some of you might have split loyalties here, but go where you think you're needed. And he looks to Oli and Vox specifically. I have teams heading to Del Diablo, and I have one there. If you want to go there, you're more than welcome to. If you want to go help the knights, I'm trusting you. You're an
Ollie
independent.
is 100% going with crypto, wherever crypto goes. So, I'll just
Do we have
get
clearance
that
to
out.
use teleportation if needed?
Get out of my
I feel like this is kind of the time to pull that coin.
Wow, Ollie, you're so rude.
Listen, I smelled something.
Sorry, Bob.
No, it's fine.
I
This is
opened
a
the
shit
door.
show from the get-go. It's fine.
I opened the door and both my cats are like meow, and they had to go in there with her, and now they're
Zoom
messing
meter.
around with her.
I'm just having flashbacks. My aunt had a cat that just lived in plastic bags. Like if you brought in a bag of groceries, he would immediately find the handles and stuff his face through it, and that would be his new bed.
Between Ricotta and I, we should be able to get you around fairly quickly. If you still need to teleport, that's
I'm saying if we need to get out of Dodge, not get in. I'm trying to get clearance. This is a red tape thing. Nocturne, just give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. This is not
if you need a exit, we can provide it.
That's all I'm asking for. Let's go.
Let's go get the others.
Oh, is she kicking the cats out?
Seems this.
Yeah. So, Crypto, you want to cut us a portal over to the apartment? I feel like that's where we're going to find the other two, yeah? The other few.
Yep, and...
Oh, all you see is my Cheez-Its. Damn it. Oh, well.
I just saw, like, the shadow of a cattail. Of, like, the slightly peeved, because I just got kicked out of the room, cattail.
Yeah, I just see both of them walking out of the room.
They were sitting by the door. They wanted out. It wasn't me.
Yep, find the nearest portal to get back to the lab, and on the way, Crypto will message... They probably already got it, but he will for sure call Daiyo and let her know what's going on, and at least Sammy. And if he has time, then he'll call like his parents as well. Like, hey, shit's going down. Be careful.
Aqua. I think that Sammy will text you back. Like, be careful.
Thumbs up.
I love it. It's like apocalyptic world-ending shit. Thumbs up.
Be careful.
No, yeah, it's for 100% tracks. He's 100% in character.
Dude, I'm busy.
Okay, so what you guys don't see is that we spent like 2 weeks in our Discord channel that's just for RP, just seeing this blossoming romance between Crypto and Oli, and I tortured them so hard. They gave me emotional ties to hurt them with, and I fucking did it. And
we handed her the whip. We handed her the whip, and sometimes the whip bites back.
So good.
Yeah.
Why did you have thorns on the tongue? Don't do that.
I cried multiple times in the last couple weeks because of it. It's fine.
And boom, we're back in the lab.
You get a text back from Bark that says catchy.
From Bark?
What the fuck?
Dude.
Game Grumps.
No, you're not allowed to do that. He's dead. He's dead.
He's got a logic bomb text.
God damn it!
No.
It took me too long to remember that.
I know what you're talking about, but fuck off. No.
Great.
Move on.
Perfect.
Okay, so to make life easier, I'm going to say that for whatever reasons, Simon and Vinna find themselves at the lab at this point in the day. Up to you why they're there, what they're doing at the moment.
I mean, she's been trying to, like, get the office to, like, you know, actually be functional and not covered in blood. So, like, I feel like they were probably there, like, setting up, you know, security and stuff.
I was definitely building out the tunnel to the new virtual hideout that we got courtesy of Ricotta.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll say that you both are basically in the lab, maybe Vinna going through and packing away into boxes some of the professor's random scribblings of notes and things. When you get this message.
Fuck.
And then you see the portal open, and Crypto and Oli, and then Ricotta and Vox step through.
No, Ricotta's gone. He immediately teleports.
Okay.
You do you, Ricotta. Never change.
Sure.
Did you get the message?
Crypto, I'm like, what's the plan?
Immediate plan is we need to find out whether it's safe to go to Del Diablo or safe to go to the Bastion.
Crypto,
Well,
you get a video call
considering
from
that I
Ricotta.
just got a message from Passion and she was saying that
Hello?
things are fucked up. I don't know how safe either of those places are gonna be, so you're just gonna have to bite the bullet and decide.
I love how, like, casual Crypto is about everything.
Hello?
You open up your phone to the phone call and are immediately greeted by the sounds of war. As Ricotta is fighting stuff while he has the call going from, you don't know where his phone is, but apparently there's just a video on him, and he's got 4 laser axes. And he's
boy.
just like, we require assistance in defending the Bastion.
Okay. Click.
Do we need to
All right, peace, bitch.
Because no one else sees this, but Ricotta's like, rude, and he like decapitates the Cyclite.
Not the leader we wanted or needed, but absolutely the one we deserve. Crypto.
I want him. He's perfect.
Yeah.
Oli says get in line.
Listen, Vinna already said her 2 cents about that. You should go check the CD-ROM chat.
Oh my lord.
Anyway,
Okay.
The CD-ROM chat?
yep.
It's an
Anyway,
archived thread. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Ooh, now I am gonna look.
You went and had a
I-
whole side chat with her cousin.
Yeah.
I
Anyway,
believe,
go ahead.
I believe, but I am biased, that we should check out and see if we can help at the Bastion first. In the meantime, trying to get any more information about Del Diablo to see if it is safe, because, as you
Well,
know,
I've been trying to contact literally everybody there, but
so
nobody's
if the wards are
answered.
down, I can only imagine that
Yeah.
corruption is starting to go crazy.
I don't have permission to look at CD-ROM.
Wait, what?
What?
Archived threads are really weird. Unless there's an active thread, it's hard to find.
No, it's like,
I just
you got
added
them
a
listed
new thing.
alphabetically, because I know you like to be organized. It's not there for me.
Yeah, so to enter a thread that you are not currently active in, you have to find the original.
Oh, the thread.
So you
The
go
thread,
to
okay.
the
Never mind.
go to our RP chat and then just write in CD-ROM and it'll come up.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. I thought you meant like a specific channel. Not
No.
a
Oh,
thread.
yeah, no.
My bad. Sorry.
It's a thread.
Yeah,
Anyway.
continue.
So,
Fox.
this is when Vox puts 2 fingers up. I'm gonna have to agree to disagree. You can certainly go to the Bastion. Please protect yours and all that you do. I specifically have learned skills to try and fight back negative corruption. So if anybody is going to be going there, I need to get there toot sweet.
Okay. Who wants to go to Del Diablo? Because I can take them there. And
And
who wants to go to the Bastion?
I don't think Sammy will forgive me if I didn't go to Del Diablo.
Okay, what was that, Simon?
I'll just go where I'm needed.
Okay.
Simon, why don't you come with us so that way we can have an even split? It seems Ricotta's already there, and we'll have to just fill in Daiyo on the way.
Kent says from back, yeah, I agree with that. I can sort of coordinate some from here if you guys just tell me what's going on.
Yes.
Keep everybody in communication, considering apparently Passion is a bit preoccupied at the moment, too.
You know, if your city was imploding, I would also be preoccupied.
Well, she also mentioned something about the circle attacking, so presumably it's not just the wards down, but maybe like actual combat actively happening at the moment too.
Yeah.
Well, there are definitely some independents, if not a full team there already. So we have some bodies there.
All right.
So-
Kent,
Yeah,
if you could,
there
here are the numbers to Ruby and the professor. If you could contact them and let them know that there's stuff going down on Del Diablo and the Bastion for the Knights of the Grid. Things are weird, but we kind of need all the resources we can get at the moment, and start futzing around on the professor's computer to see if we can get any kind of more information, because his is tapped into like everything.
Yeah. I can
Yeah.
do that.
And his
yeah.
notes are awful. You can tell.
Well,
him
I
that.
mean, he is like 200 years old or something, so like.
I'm 1,023 years old. You can get over it. All right, let's go.
That's
All right.
funny. You don't look a day over 800.
And I will summon my Sky Surfer,
Moisturizer.
and then Web Surfer, and start teleporting everyone to Del Diablo, who wants to go.
I just
so-
look at crypto and I'm like on
Well,
the way there. I'm just like, stay safe, okay?
I guess. Are we splitting the team or no?
Yeah.
I'm taking
you,
them
me,
first, and then I guess Ollie and I we'll go to the Bastion.
I think Venus coming too, right?
Oh,
No.
No.
Oh,
going-
you're going to Del Diablo.
No.
Yeah, it's me, Vox, and Simon, Del Diablo, and the rest of you in Bastion.
All right.
He gives you one of the side fist bump things, just to Vinna, and is like, call if you need a De-Fragger.
So, Simon's gonna go ahead and tap his hairpin and get his plague doctor suit back on, and pull his code block, his blockchain out again. Let's rock.
Mhm.
So I'll drop him off there. Oh, and as he does the fist bump, I'm going to use the Archfur Fang to give people temporary HP.
Oh.
Don't remember how many people it is. I think it's 5, 6.
I don't know. 2 seconds.
I gotta find it real quick. Give me 1 second. You can go ahead and do that. I'll just tell you how much in a minute.
Action. Up to 5 creatures other than you can gain temporary hit points equal to the amount of hit points that you spent, to a max of 20 temporary hit points.
Well, there's 5 other people besides me, so there you go. Everyone gets 20.
Yay.
Oh, everyone gets 20 temp.
20
Wow.
temp.
And you
That-
take 100 damage.
That
I take 100 damage?
It is equal to the. So it's as an action.
Oh, fuck.
You can use your
I
own
know
blood
that.
to grant
No.
additional protection to your allies. They gain temporary hit points equal to the amount of hit points that you spend, up to 20 temporary hit points each.
oh.
Cool.
Maybe
No.
not that much.
Maybe not the
Yeah.
max.
All right, let's go with let's go with 10 for right now, I guess. So that's 50. So everyone gets 10 temp.
Okay. Well, thank you kindly.
And I will send this to you.
Still at 192.
Get the fuck out of here.
All right, have
You
fun.
want
Bye.
to-
How
Break
did you
the
deal
game.
with
There you go.
my insufferable ass last campaign, Scott? Good luck. Good God.
Don't you remember how pissed it was?
Huh? What?
Just the fact that De-Fraggers are goddamn invulnerable tanks.
They're
Oh.
not totally invulnerable, just really hard.
I mean, I just put them in
Right now.
situations where they have to tank, where everybody dies, aka
You know what's
Yeah.
what's
a
what's
laser
worse?
dragon in a small hole in the building.
During that
Yeah.
during that 2 weeks, Crypto was all like personal and emotional building, and never once got his fucking armor. He's still at.
Yeah, you
And-
It was
or-
2 weeks. It was 2 weeks. I will say we didn't do it
Yeah,
every
we
time you
didn't-
took a shit
listen.
and went to sleep. You can get armor.
I feel like we had plenty of time to fuck around. That we've been
Alright.
shopping at least 4 times now. I
Enough
feel
time
like
to,
we.
to
If-
fuck around
if-
that you found out.
If the DM will allow it, and I will spend my gold right now, I would like to get the $2,000 armor that is activated as a bonus action.
Sure. Go for it.
And I will spend that money now. And I will probably at some point ask Ricotta to see, or Simon, or both, to see if they could fix my shield gauntlet, because it's still broken.
Mhm.
Okay. We're good now. Crypto's no longer naked.
Crypto naked. Everyone
And
can see
he's
his
up-
bum bum.
And now he's
Oh,
up to
no.
a 19 AC. When armor's
What are you
activated.
eating?
I've got some suggested audio in the Discord and also a different one in the Zoom chat.
Sorry, I just had to give my dog such a shady look because he just rolled into the room and sat down next to me and is chewing something.
Uh-oh.
All right, I dropped people off. At
I'll
Del
never
Diablo.
tell, Mom.
Fucking won't. The other day I had to literally pry his jaws open like a goddamn
Callie, are
crane
you
to
okay?
get a piece. What just happened?
What?
Every time I look over, she's at a different camera angle.
Just getting uncomfortable in the chair. I'm fine. I'm on the floor now.
I can see the Cryptoli stuffies in the back.
Yeah. Art Goblin. Kat, I do want to mind too. We have a tight timeline tonight, do we not?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
So Del Diablo people first.
Yeah, so
Alright.
you guys make your way to one of the portals a couple of levels down in the lab. And the portal that you open, Crypto, is in a section of the city that looks to be just half the fucking cast left. Looks to be sort of like a subway station that is completely deserted. You walk out and it's completely empty. Your voices just echoed down this this long corridor. You can see like the lights are still on and everything, and it doesn't look abandoned, or it doesn't look like it's not in use. It just is empty at the moment. And maybe about 70 feet away or so, you do see a set of stairs, and Simon, you have the highest passive perception, I believe. You do hear the sound of shouting and sirens in the distance, but it's very muffled because you're in a subway under a bunch
sirens
of
escape.
concrete.
Ugh.
Also just realized I can't hear it.
I can hear it. It's very subtle music, though. It could probably be more exciting for what's happening right now.
Yeah. Let's see, is it gonna do that one? Of course not. It's fine. It's whatever.
Okay.
So
Zippy noises now, like starships.
yeah. I just am using the same one that I was going to use in the virtual world because that's easier. Though you do see this, although the tunnel is completely abandoned and empty, as you start to walk towards that set of stairs, there is this feeling that washes over you of sort of like pins and needles all over your body, hot, cold at the exact same time. Simon, you instantly recognize this. This is a feel of a shit ton of corruption hitting you all at once.
Oh.
The last time that you felt this level of corruption, it did not go well for literally anybody in the room.
Is there like feeling that immediately makes me want to take a couple of skips back?
Yeah.
Is that perimeter like firm, or is it expanding?
It feels like you basically got hit with it as soon as you walked out of the portal.
Oh. Okay.
And you see that as you're sort of like taking in your surroundings, the concrete wall to the side that just had been a sort of plain concrete almost ripples and shifts like in a heat wave, and where there had been smooth concrete is now brick, and then a couple inches away is a strip of what looks like street asphalt, and then to the next side is siding like on a house. This is definitely the effect of corruption that is very powerful. It's not that easy for corruption to affect the environment. It affects living creatures much more easily. Your best guess is there are minuscule tears and rifts all over the city.
We're in Del Diablo now, and I remember something about not wearing that emblem ring of corruption that was given to us.
Don't wear it. Did you?
So
I will say you guys are smart enough. You would have remembered that.
yeah, but it's probably still on my person, so I'm gonna like check my pockets and like fling that shit away from me before it can gather enough ambient corruption to explode on me.
Yeah, as soon as you fling it, it passes that level, that spot in the brick where the wall changes, and the ring just explodes into this sort of you know those YouTube videos where they set, I don't know what material it is, on fire, it turns into like Cthulhu tentacles?
Oh yeah, okay.
It does that, except they're made of, half of them are made of metal, and then half are made from like wood that starts sprouting plants and mushrooms and leaves and things. And then just clatters to the ground in this just jumbled up mush of spirals of metal and wood and vine.
Oh boy.
That's fine.
Yeah, we're definitely going to need any kind of shielding or protection against this shit we can
You
handle.
know, I regret not taking our De-Fragger with us.
I mean, I can use the code, but it's going to be, I can't clean it up like this.
I can punch real good, guys. I'm not qualified for this.
Well, let's go find something and hurt it.
Yeah.
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 I'm sorry. I'm trying to really swiftly skim through
Where's-
test wave 2.5 because I thought there was a resistance that I might have had, but I'm not certain. so-
Skimming through 2.5 isn't possible.
I'll send a ping to Ricotta to try and get a lock on his location.
He sends you his exact coordinates in the grid
Oh, great. Okay.
because he's at Bastion.
Because he's that bastard. Because he's what?
Because I'm at Bastion. That's in the grid.
Oh, I
isn't
thought
it?
you. Oh, what? Who's? Oh, it's Passionate Del Diablo that we got to find.
Yes.
Shit.
It is Henshin of 18th level and higher gain advantage on corruption saves. So I don't think you
That's
guys
what
are
it
there
was.
yet.
Yeah.
Close but no
Okay.
cigar.
So,
It's fine.
real quick, just for funsies, those of you that are in Del Diablo, go ahead and just roll a d20 for me and tell me what you get.
Definitely not corruption saves.
Ooh,
If it, let me know if it's a
14 on the
corruption
die.
It is a corruption save.
Oh, okay.
14 on the die. Is there like a
Okay.
con bonus to
I'm
that?
on the die.
Nope.
The bonus comes from you having layers.
Oh.
So if you have 3 layers, it's d20 plus 3.
Oh, so the more you have, the harder it is to get more?
Mm-hmm.
You gain effectively like you're building up a resistance to it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Also, Dylan's really excited.
Fuck off, Dylan!
He says "Rip Vinna." I wonder what that's supposed to mean.
No. Fuck you!
Alright, yeah.
Yes.
So Vinna got a 7, correct?
Yep.
You feel this like that hot cold sensation just fill you, and it takes you back to those moments where you were just trapped in darkness and would go from freezing cold to the bright sunny warmth of Sammy's hometown. And you focus on the warmth and are like, no, fuck this, I'm not dealing with this again, and just push through it, and you feel this surge of adrenaline. Your constitution score increases by 1. And you gain a letter of corruption. Note, this is a lot faster than you would normally get it. Callie's face. So, Bob got a 5, yeah?
Yep.
Bob just dies on the spot.
I gave permission before we came into the episode, so it's good.
It's such a shame that Oli is not here. So, Bob, you sprout tentacles. 3 of them. I will give you permission to decide where they are. But also be aware.
You've given me a dangerous option. But what I will say instead,
You'd be like a
You don't tell
slug.
me
It's
what
your
to do,
eyes.
you tell me no, I'm gonna say yes. I'm that contrarian. No, I'll I'm resisting your temptations, Reese. Left hand.
Do it!
You could do like what's his name?
I'm doing Nightcrawler.
Octopus Man from Pirates of the Caribbean, where his like pointer finger.
Mm.
You should
Kind of,
have a tentacle beard.
Did say tentacles, but did not say how big they were.
1, 2, 3. Two fingers fuse, become one long tentacle. 2 fingers fuse, another long tentacle. 3rd nubby tentacle. I effectively have a hand out of tentacles.
Okay. So, you guys.
I don't know how to feel about this.
You feel pretty good, apparently.
You have a boyfriend, so don't worry about it.
We're poly. I don't care.
I'm talking about your character, but yes.
Oh no.
She is too.
Oh, the character is too good.
Oh, chat
not.
says.
No, as in
not.
she's talking about. She's
Gina
talking about her
is.
character too.
I'm teasing you.
Chad has made a good point. Corruption Crew only has 1 tentacle through the whole party. So you guys have out-tentacled them.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Who has a tentacle?
I don't know. That's what
Who
it's
is
saying in
He
the chat.
alone would have out tentacled.
What's his name?
Where's Hey You during all of this?
Luke's character has a tentacle.
He has a tentacle? Since fucking when?
Isn't that one of his
That's
arms?
one of his corruptions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right, the arms. Okay, yeah. Anyway, so
Hello?
you guys can proceed down this tunnel, and as you do, you feel that corruption sort of wash over you. Simon, for the moment, you've been able to push it away and hold it at bay for a little bit, but you can see perhaps that it's affected Vox. And when you make your way up those stairs, you can see the streets are eerily both deserted and crowded. You look straight down the direction that you're facing, and it's completely bare. There are cars just abandoned in the street, doors open, businesses with doors left open. And then you look to the side, and you see people running in the distance towards another one of these like subway tunnel entrances that would be on like the other side, so you wouldn't have been able to see it from the one you were in. And you do see a fray in the middle of the street amongst all these cars, from which is pouring all manner of strange, corrupted creatures. But more importantly, you see the rift far above Del Diablo. The gigantic gash in the sky that just has this warbling purplish energy where it's opened. You see something descending from it.
Ooh.
Something colossal that appears to look like a old-fashioned sailing vessel, but completely black. Black sails, black panels, and as it descends, you see off in the distance one of the skyscrapers near to where it's descending just immediately pixels out, almost like Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, that like warping and pixeling where the building just sort of shifts and breaks and bends into the one next to it. And you can see that it looks like there's things now coming from the rift above Del Diablo.
I want a missing note out of here. Can we keep moving?
Yeah,
Um,
please.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
will say you can easily enough regroup with Corruption Crew. At this point, I believe there would have been like regrouping with where they are. I'll say that you can call one of them and basically find that they're actually towards near the outskirts of the city. And as you guys approach, you can see that there is, at least at this section, there is a wall that literally goes around Del Diablo, and there is one huge crack that's straight down the center of it. You can see just pieces of steel and metal, just shrapnel lying all around that looks like of some massive something, maybe like a aircraft, a plane, helicopter, something like that. And you guys, I'll say Passion would have gone out to meet you. Hey, things are crazy right now. We're with a handful of... You gotta be more specific,
What do you
Vinna.
mean
What are you
things are-
pointing at?
Yeah, things are fucking crazy. What do you need help? We're here
We're getting all of our forces together. We're trying to figure out where we're going next.
Do you want me to improv calling Vex in?
Huh?
Doesn't she have a game?
Yeah, just, hey, drop everything.
No.
Kevin,
It's fine.
fuck off! We need Vex immediately. Because cat plays are way too cordial.
I can always talk to
Aw.
Ruck.
Hey, I'm Gruck. Why am I
No,
here?
Gruck is no longer a B-Rex at this point.
Why am I here? And he just walks off screen.
Yeah.
I made a Vrox, as you can see.
She just kind of look at Vox's tentacle hand. So, you guys figured that part out at least.
Oh wait, this is after the 6 months, right?
Yeah,
No, this is so
This
like
is like
this.
the day of.
This is the day of. I want to try and see like what your guys' first reactions would be, and then we can skip forward a bit.
You definitely would not see Gruck, because he's like in bird form and got.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll
what
worry
the-
about this with Disc later. Sorry.
For now,
Crypto, like, or
We're-
Ricotta.
we're regrouping. To really figure out exactly what's going on, it's fucking weird. I know we have this guy in the hierarchy is using telepathy to communicate with everybody in the city to effectively communicate plans and where everything is going on.
Okay.
If you're cool with it, he could probably do that with you as well, just so you know, so you don't freak out.
A swarm of ravens flies over to Passion, and they whisper in her ear, "Hey, this is where the important boss guy is at that you can fuck with."
I'm just imagining this swarm of ravens just swoops past her. Cool.
I'm imagining, like, in Finding Nemo, where, like, the school of fish were trying to explain to them which way to go.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, did you already get heads up from Henshin Command then, Passion?
I sent a message to him. I hadn't got much back other than that they were
have
sending help.
people coming to you right now. We have some independents coming the way.
Awesome.
These guns.
Some independence coming on this day of independence.
No.
Today we're canceling the apocalypse!
Did
We
somebody
will not
fly?
go quiet into that good night. We will not surrender without a fight.
Did somebody fly
Yay!
an even older flying ship
Jesse.
into the old flying ship?
No.
Aw.
So,
I just watched Pacific Rim for the first time. I'm
Anytime
excited.
I get
Anyway.
to
yeah.
a quote from President
It's
Lone
so
Star
good.
is a win.
So I will say that the group of you can sort of communicate with Passion and work on dealing with some of the smaller scale things coming out of these frays. At the moment, the ships coming out of the rift, Passion calls them the Black Fleet. She says at the moment they're not doing much other than flying around and wrecking some buildings. But our priority is dealing with those things and points at like a fray that happens that pops into existence like 400 feet away, and probably because she's Passion just like takes pot shots from 400 feet away because she's got ridiculous range or some nonsense.
well,
And says for now that's what we're doing. If you're cool with it, I can let Walking Nirvana know that you're cool to communicate with him as well.
sure. Point me at bad corruption, and I will hurt it bad.
Vox, you say that and you hear this voice in your head say, very well. And a literal like sense, almost like a vision of the street down the way where you see one of those rifts with things coming out of it, and then it sort of skips ahead 3 or 4 blocks past that and you see another one, and then 2 blocks to the other side and you see another one. And this all happens in a second.
Vox did not scream at the tentacle thing. Very clear. I'm actually going to ask the GM if this is okay. I think this is the moment where he has to actually focus out of the way and effectively not using it for damage, but thunder damage going away from them so I don't make
Just
their
scream.
ears bleed.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, thank you.
And you do that, and all of the things pouring out of that one fray immediately turn in your direction.
Oh.
Meanwhile, in Bastion, I will say, Crypto, you were able to drop these kids off, and on your way back to getting the rest of them, you could maybe make a call to your folks if you'd like.
Yeah, it's something real quick. It's like, hey, there are things going down right now in Del Diablo.
Would you call your mom or your dad?
Call mom might be working, so call dad, and he can definitely relay that to them.
Oh, they're working. You can't bother them during work over this.
She also
might
might not
be-
answer the phone.
She might be elbows deep into someone's stomach, like whatever.
She's a doctor.
Love that Callie felt the need to clarify.
That's why I specified
Listen,
stomach.
She
and
is
not
her
just
your
in
parent, your
general.
mother-in-law. She should know.
They are adventurers. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
what adventurer hasn't been? Anyway, yeah.
There are things going down. The wards at around Del Diablo have dropped, and we got notified about that. And the Knights of the Grid, their base is being attacked right now by Cyblights.
All
I
right.
don't know what that means for the rest of the world at the moment, but
Nothing good, I'm sure. Be
No.
safe.
I will try to be.
I love you.
Love you.
And
And-
then you hear him calling for the girls as you hang up.
Yeah.
So in the virtual world, where would you want to head? I will say that Crypto has been to Bastion, but only a time or two, and he hasn't seen a huge amount of it.
Yeah, he would have to go to like the front doors because that's the only place he's really seen.
So my notes are taking forever for some reason.
Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry, Garfield and I were having an important conversation.
Very important.
Obviously.
Can we say
So-
that Hey was like NPC in Bastion helping
yeah.
coordinate the defense?
Absolutely, yeah. So Crypto, the front door basically to Bastion is this long sort of dark teal road almost that leads straight to the building, and Bastion is a sort of like clunky dome shaped building that normally has a force field over top of it. That is now fallen, and you can see at the front doors and surrounding the building on all sides, including the sides off of that sort of platform around it, are all manner of things. Some of them are flying. There are enemies for as far as you can see, and for a good portion of them also knights defending as well.
Dear God, Vinna would have loved this. I think the wrong teams went to the wrong places. Did the calculations, but man, I'm bad at math.
Intelligence is not Crypto's strongest suit.
It's not the strongest suit, but not the weakest suit, because everyone knows it's Dex.
So
Turn to
that's
Ollie.
what
You ready?
that's what Vinna, Oli, or Ricotta, or actually what Crypto and Oli see. Ricotta is probably inside the building, defending one of the entrances.
Ollie will just look at you and take your hand and squeeze it real quick, and then she goes like this, and then the nightfall appearance comes on her, and she has the long cape with the galaxy and the mask, and she taps the side of her helmet and it goes down, and she says, "I'm ready when you are."
1 second. As he has like a backpack on, and one of the straps has a button in. He pushes it as like the kind of like Iron Man Mark V, where it's the briefcase.
The suitcase suit.
The suitcase suit. It kind of does. It's kind of already on his back, so it just kind of flips over around him, and what you would see is a black with green like trim and highlights. It's armor. It's somewhere between like Judge Dredd, RoboCop, Mega Man, somewhere in there-ish.
I get it. 80s
you get
Robot
that.
Man.
Yeah, and then he kind of also taps his helmet, and the mouth comes up or whatever, and it's like, now I'm ready.
Nice.
And they go forward.
Excellent suit up sequence.
10 out of 10.
So wading your
Let's
way
see again.
through these side lights, I will say, go ahead and both of you give me, I'll say for this, just 3. Yeah, they're Constitution saves.
Constitution.
I think I said.
Oh. Okay.
Oh no!
By
So-
3, you're talking about me as well, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
So wait, they need to do more saves at Bastion than we had to do in Del Diablo? Because I remember
We got
only
side
getting...
blights.
Well, you're not fighting a
right.
swarm of corruption yet.
No, we're walking around in it. That was
Okay.
we have ambient ass corruption.
The other thing is that the way that corruption works is it's a slow burn basically. It's like the longer you're there, the more you absorb, and also the more you're there, the harder it is for you to get the next layer. Side blades do not give a fuck. They will hit you until you have the infection.
Okay,
We're doing Constitution saves.
so a bit like a tan.
It would be a con save, yeah.
Versus radiation.
Con save total of 19.
Okay.
The lowest I got out of the 3 rolls was 18.
Okay.
Wait, are we rolling 3 times?
It was three times.
Oh, I gotta roll 6 times.
Wait, why
I mean, you
6
could just roll
times?
2d20 at the same time
That's what I'm
because he
doing.
rolls with advantage.
That's what I'm doing. So.
Wait,
I feel like
do
I
I-
should switch from Doom.
Is that just Steve?
Yeah, it might be a De-Fragger thing.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's part
Your
of our
vaccine or data? Or, no, your vaccine, right?
I'm vaccine.
Scott?
I'm vaccine once again. Yep.
incorruptible level 11 advantage on
Yeah.
con saves.
Yeah, okay, so that just turns my lowest from a 18 to a 19.
Yeah, you're fine. So
24
De-Fraggers.
and 28.
what was Ole's lowest?
13.
Okay.
I got a 20 at one point, but it doesn't matter. Anyway.
So I'll say that after several minutes of fighting through these things, you guys do make it into the building. And Crypto, you see a couple of individuals that you've seen before, but none that you can actually name until you do see, I'll say, maybe see Makoto off to one side. I'm not sorry, Callie.
It's bad memories, cat.
Listen, it's not even this character, so it's
You walk-
fine.
I know.
He walks up and is like, "How bad is it?"
It's pretty fucking bad.
Also,
Excuse my
it's
language.
it's crypto, by the way.
Yeah, I could feel your signature. Your badge has a signature that I can feel.
I can feel your
Weird.
vibes, man.
I mean, if
I should
they're
really go through that
Synthweaver,
manual.
yeah.
Probably, yeah. What was that, Scott?
If they're Synthweaver, yeah, they can literally feel your vibes.
He says for right now we're just trying to make sure that we stop them from getting in the building. They have been making it very difficult. They're very fast. A lot of them can fly. They're getting in windows, getting all over the place. Which the flying is new. That's a recent thing. So you guys would know that, or at least Crypto would know very well, that typically Cyblights only infect humans, and human adjacent individuals. So like half orcs, sometimes half elves, other races,
was-
other humanoids, and then
The first thing we did was at the Chuck E. Cheese thing or whatever. It was affecting some of the machines
Yeah.
too.
So it's rare, but everything that you're seeing here is non-humanoid.
Great.
He's like, I don't know what the hell is happening. I was getting reports that there's something happening in the material as well down at Del Diablo.
The wards are down.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
The wards to protect Del Diablo and the corruption inside of it from leaking out.
Oh,
Just gone.
oh, cool.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
All right, about all the time, I guess.
I believe that is an understatement, that it is not good. Anyway, whatever. It's
All right. Well, at the moment, I think this door is mostly defended, and you can see that there are a series of Holoknights that are actually like building up like constructs around this door to barricade it, basically. And you guys run off to a different direction to defend the rest of Bastion. Though you can tell, Crypto, that things are not going well. You see a lot of down people. They were very clearly not expecting this at all.
Any chance he has, he will try and move them into a triage situation.
Mm-hmm.
So anyone that's hurt can be taken care of later, and anyone that's dead, well, they're out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
If they got a moment.
Ricotta hands anyone that he can that looks like they can still eat a small little, like, khaki colored rectangle that's like the size of a chocolate bar. And it's a ricotta ration using my chef feet so they can heal from it.
Is it lambus bread?
No, it's like I was like, what's the most neutral looking food ever? And I'm just like, it's just like
I thought
a brick
we were
of
describing
ration.
cheese.
A graham cracker.
Yeah, it's like a brick ration that tastes like nothing.
Hardtack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it heals. So I forget how much, but that doesn't matter thematically. So I don't have very
I don't
many.
know why I mentioned. Yeah. Anyway, so I will say that Crypto and Oli, you guys can meet up with Ricotta rather quickly in all of this chaos. Although it's hectic finding the one person that you know in this crowd, not the hardest.
Oh, somewhere in here, there's another person.
You notice Ricotta's not wearing any armor.
Crypto, you would also probably recognize Disc as well. Actually,
Would
Oli,
I?
you would as
Okay.
well, because you were there.
Would I?
This
I wasn't
would be
there.
interesting.
You're right, yeah. Oli would recognize
only
her,
Ollie.
but Crypto, she was gone by the time you all regrouped, right?
No. I think it was around the time we got back to the ship, towards the end, when the faux pas occurred,
Mm-hmm.
the cleansing. I feel like Crypto had been around.
Crypto wasn't there for that. He was
That
in
happened
he was-
on the moon. Disc
he
stayed
was,
on the moon. Crypto wasn't
he
on
was-
the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in Yasser's
Yo, stream
head.
team.
Yep.
So,
No idea who this is.
yeah, Oli, you recognize that woman who you saw for like 5 minutes and everybody got pissed off at.
Her face looks like a ink blotch test. She's like she's got the Rorschach kind of thing going as a void ray, and she is actually different from before. Instead of wearing a bunch of heavy armor, she's still armored, but it's like half plate, and she's wearing more like a nurse attire, and she's actually like looks like a head nurse here.
A lady.
So,
It's that lady. She doesn't remember her name.
It's the lady. She's tall.
it's also funny that I don't think Disc would recognize her because she didn't see Oli in her suit, I don't think.
No,
Ollie
she's
was in her suit.
Oh,
Yeah.
was she in her suit?
also
Yeah.
she's like super busy
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, bit busy.
she is a little taller than Sammy, though no one wants to admit that.
How tall is she if she's taller than Sammy?
She's a void rai. They're
7'6".
gauntly tall. She's like very skinny, but also very tall.
Holy shit.
Seven-
'cause
7'5" and a half.
Let me pull up her character sheet. Why not?
Sammy is 7'5.5".
Because Ollie, I don't recall being horrifyingly tall.
Yeah, she's 8'2".
Ollie's not a void rai. She's a void
Ollie's a void
tiefling.
tiefling.
That's why. Okay,
And
thank
she's
you.
very like average height.
I always imagine Ollie
she's
being
8'2".
tiny.
She's I was gonna say like 5 foot, but I was like, oh, average height.
She's below Vina's boob height. That's so funny. That's great. Perfect.
To give you an idea how
Lyra's
skinny she
taller,
is,
but-
she's over 8 foot tall, but she weighs less than 200 pounds.
Whoosh.
Ricotta, are you in need of assistance?
Yes.
She
Where do
built
you
like a
need us?
Navi or something.
Yes.
Cool.
Need your help at this, you know, and he just has a
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah.
And so I'll say that you guys make your way through different parts of Bastion, dealing with different outbursts of these things. And then you actually get to one section of it where they have overrun the entire building and have come into the building.
Ricotta would be quickly asking around for those, maybe those that are injured enough that they can't use their weapons. If he could use their weapons, because he probably learned really quickly that they seem to adapt very fast, so he's going to try to use as many different kinds of weapon attacks as possible.
Yeah, it does help quite a bit. I will say, just sort of fast forwarding a tiny bit, just because.
Yeah.
You guys do manage to defend the building enough that the Cyblights are all either defeated or retreat. However, the Knights suffered a lot of losses. Probably about half of the ones that were in this fight are no longer. A lot of them ended up infected. Some were able to be cured. Many, maybe not.
I'm willing to spend several spells to try and cure the ones I come across with lesser restoration, because I know that one does diseases and whatnot.
Would Ricotta know how volatile Cyblight virus is? At least enough enough that he would conserve his spells.
Yeah, you would have an idea. Like, he's heard of it. He's probably not like seen it in action until a couple of months ago. But yeah, know that in theory it's incredibly dangerous. So working all together, you guys are able to save several of them, of the ones that were maybe not going to make it. And I'll say, as you guys are sort of patching up and assessing the damage and healing those around, Crypto, both of you actually see approaching the blue-haired digital guardian, wearing that same black cat suit, but overlaid with this holographic translucent blue armor. And the spear that she has sort of transformed into this barbed trident that is very tall and very spiky and covered in Cyblight gore. And she is also very wounded.
It's covered in Cygor.
That sounds like a Pokemon.
I was about to say that's a very cool 90s villain.
Killer Instinct.
Yes.
My immediate thought was Killer Instinct.
Yeah. Kilgore?
No, it was Fulgore.
Fulgore, that's what it was. The ice dude.
No.
He's like a liquid metal or something.
Fulgore was like the weird robot knight with the predator wrist knives.
That's right. Yeah. Sorry, continue.
Are you needing assistance? Or you need help?
I'll be fine. I know that you were there when everything went down. What the hell is going on in the material? Do you know?
The only thing that I'm aware of at the moment is that the wards around El Diablo have gone down, and corruption's going crazy. I would assume at this point Crypto does not know about the Black Fleet, unless one of the other three have. Would
Vox, Vinna, or Simon have taken the time to update the other team about anything that's going on?
I was just about to say Ricotta's going to call Simon.
Simon is definitely live streaming this right now through AEM.
Probably after
he learned a very useful trick from Bark. Always be broadcasting.
Sir.
Probably after the notification from
Sir.
Simon that he's streaming, Crypto's like, "Oh yeah, I can do that too."
Please.
It takes a lot longer to set it up.
Please focus yourself on the nearest monitor, and Ricotta starts up Simon's stream on it.
Okay.
Simon's triple kill.
What the fuck is that? And she points to the Black Fleet coming down one of these side roads, and this ship is absolutely massive. It's the equivalent of a gargantuan sized creature. There are the streets that is going down. It's scraping along the sides of buildings and taking chunks of them off.
I'm kind of imagining like the Chitauri invasion of New York.
It appears
Very much so.
It appears
yes.
to be a carrier class flying vehicle.
No fucking shit. Who are they carrying? No.
I
I'm
assume
sorry.
the Black Fleet.
Been a long day.
What I want to know is how's it powered and how can we break it?
If only we could answer Simon through his stream.
I mean, you can
In the
go on his
In
chat.
messages.
Hey, yo, chat, can you help me?
Right. Sub for blowing up the carrier.
Actually, yeah, I would say,
We could also just call them.
yeah, like, what's Simon's outfit look like right now in Del Diablo? Because it occurs to me that people might recognize him from Bark streams.
He's rocking the Plague Doctor look again with the
Yeah,
red. with
there
the
are a
red
lot
mask.
of people in the chat. It's very easy to lose your messages in there.
It's GP. They all know him as GP, aka Gangster's Paradise.
Oh boy. What?
The Plague Doctor that spending most our lives living in a gangster's paradise. You know that meme where you like always walking with the hat?
I think I must have missed that step. Sorry.
You've posted.
Calls
you've
Vox,
posted.
since apparently they're busy.
You've posted like Plague Bear walking things from it.
Have I?
Yeah,
Anyway,
Okay.
I'll find a sample.
she says, all right, I need to try and regroup, salvage what the hell I can here, get a hold of the Knight's material, and see how they're handling it. Thank you for all the help that all of you have done. And she like looks to the three of you, but then also out to like the other group of people who are just sort of sitting and resting and trying to catch their breath after this fight. Thank you, but I think that this is just the start of a very, very long battle. Meanwhile, in Del Diablo, Vox, Vinna, and Simon, as you guys are fighting, Vox, you get the sort of ping notification of incoming allies. I would say actually, Vinna, you would hear the same thing from your recaster, though you might not recognize the sound because it's changed a bit over the last 1,000 years.
You don't have any friends. Tune.
It's
And
boop beep instead of beep boop.
I don't like it.
And all of you see this massive red Zord in the shape of like a flying bird, almost red and gold, zoom past. Vox, you recognize this as the head of the Avian Squad, one of the more popular and experienced groups.
Yeah, it's Phoenix Red. I know him because we yell at each other for pinching on each other's color scheme.
Vinna, you
You're
should tell your sister.
maroon.
Yeah, I had to take maroon because he already took my red.
Hey, you know what? Maroon Rangers have a long and storied tradition in Retroverse, so
Yeah, it's true.
fuck up.
Yeah.
And so you group up with there's them. There's another cute group called the Rescue Rangers, and they specialize in
Big
basically
mice.
search and rescue. The same, it's in the name. As well as the Seasonal Girls, who I don't know that Vox has ever actually met.
Not met, did know.
Yeah.
I did have to at least do the read for when we did the walkthrough.
Yeah.
Is there an Albonari Henshin team called the Paw Patrol?
No.
Oh, you know
Because-
Kuko's brothers.
No, because all Wenari are
He's
De-Fraggers.
100% serious. There is a group of triplets that are. This family is the best thing I've
Have
ever
you
read.
named them yet? Because I am
Yeah,
dying.
I
to
know.
name
I've
this.
already named them.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
No, I mean
regular
the team,
names
not
or
the
superhero
individual.
names?
Oh, the Henshin names? No.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, you've got Kanid Sentai Moonmaster.
So fucking many moon henshin.
Too many moons. Fuck.
I mean, to be fair,
Talk
it
about
makes sense.
stepping over your A motif.
Anyway.
Yo's thought that he could destroy the moon, but it came back more than before.
So, I will say that with the help of the group of you, as well as several De-Fraggers that you guys actually know came from or you guys are told are from the Knight's Material, come in to start helping as best they can. The fight is grueling and hard. I will say that with the help of others, and because you guys are smart enough to know that letting things that are corrupted touch you very often can go poorly for you, you are able to keep your levels down to just the 1, or 0 for some of you.
Ooh. Good thing I got Sentinel and a reach weapon.
And you do actually find that there are not that many casualties in Del Diablo. From the voice in your head, that of Walking Nirvana, who you now recognize, it seems as if the second this happened, Del Diablo was prepared. They immediately basically divided the city into 2 halves. Those who are non-combatants and those who are fighting the war. Everyone that is a non-combatant had been directed to go to safe havens that are underground and protected. And literally everyone else in the city has taken up weapons to defend it. I'll say the group of you find yourselves sort of separated away from Corruption Crew just because they've sort of gone off on their own to go chat with apparently a member of the hierarchy that Onyx really seems to hate, but Passion is insistent she has to deal with. Someone named Susan.
Fucking Susan.
I'm sorry. The way that Reese and Callie's windows are arranged in my screen,
Oh, me too.
the Cryptoli baubles are like right next to each other.
Same.
Me too.
Yeah.
Some good wholesome shit.
I like how they're like in mirrored representation too. Like,
Yep.
So one of these Knight's Material, a human woman, dark skin, this heavy green battle armor, with dreads, sort of walks over to the group of you. Y'all good? Do you need anything corrupted, lifted, or anything?
how many levels have I taken so far?
I'll say at the moment. Actually, you guys have been here for a while. Go ahead and each of you give me 2 more.
Okay.
2 more.
Well, first one was this.
Mind you, all of you who already have a level add a +1 to this.
Okay, so I got a 16 flat.
Okay.
Got a 6 and a 10.
And a 1.
Okay.
I got an 8 and a 14.
Cool. Okay. So,
Not even my saving phase could make that into a winning roll.
2 more to Vinna, 2 to Simon, and 1 to Vox.
Oof. Okay.
Ugh.
Do I need to roll percentile to figure out what that is, or are you going to run that?
I'm gonna run it real quick, just because unless it's visible, you would be able to feel it, but some things you might not know what the actual effect is until, like, trial and error.
Well.
Until
okay.
you kill something and comes back to life.
Oh, that thing. Okay, now I know what you're talking. Thank you.
Yeah.
Or
Scotty.
like if it's something that's not a visible thing. Like Vinna is aware that she feels badass, but she doesn't know that she has that +1 to her constitution.
Well, obviously, she
effectively.
doesn't know her own stats. So
Yeah.
makes sense.
Um,
Anyway, go ahead.
The gamer might.
Oh shit! You know what?
I don't know any gamers.
So Simon, your clothing becomes errant and sort of glitches into a jumbled mess every time you try. It seems as if it's sort of glitching between your several different outfits that you favor.
Oh, great! That's what I need is mix and match Plague Doctor outfit.
Oh no, it's mid 2000s game physics.
Also, I do have a cane now that I can use for this outfit. So
Hey!
And
Oh, yeah.
you shrink by a couple of feet. You are reduced by one size category.
oh no.
You're a baby!
I need this undone right now.
Man, you just took the hob out of the hobgoblin.
No.
It's just a goblin.
No, keep it. We need this voice.
That's so cool! Oh my god!
Sorry, Jesse, but you sounded like a miniature hillbilly.
No, it was that.
Incredible.
Y'all need to fix this shit right now, or I'm gonna go for the knee.
I didn't know you could turn your oxygen into helium on command.
I remember
That's
remember that first time we went to
I'm
the
a
virtual
fan of
world?
many talents, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh my god.
So, Vinna, as you're sort of going through this rubble and climbing, just sort of find yourself sitting down, you do see one chunk of the pavement here is sort of like been corrupted and shifted to look almost like onyx, and there is a almost rounded sphere, oval of it that is just very interesting, and you can't just you get the sense that you have to take it with you.
Just picks up this rock.
Hey, I'm Onyx. So,
This is a good fucking rock.
hell yeah.
You have a
I mean, canonically, Onyx and Vinna have fucked.
the nearest rock begins begging for you to take them with you, and talks to you often.
Alright.
Hey,
Also-
Rock, you're coming home with me.
yes.
The other one, you are not aware of what it does at the moment.
I wanna rock with you all night.
Hell yeah.
I thought I had some sort of rock here, but I don't
Dancing
think
with
I do.
a side blind.
And Vox, you where the fuck are my dice?
The pause is killing me.
No,
You
they're
get
tentacles.
more tentacles.
You don't really feel anything. That last one when you felt that last wave of corruption, you feel like achier than before, but you don't really notice anything quite yet.
Oh no.
At least not while you're suited up.
Oh no.
You did
I'm
get more
gonna
tentacles.
say, Kat,
Mhm.
in my head, my suit did not give the space for the tentacles, so my fingerlings popped off.
Yeah.
For my hand.
It's not that.
Have I noticed a
actually,
change? Have I noticed a change in the texture of the tentacles?
they feel very more wrinkly and dehydrated.
That's what I was expecting.
You have aged 13 years.
Okay.
That's nasty. You need to moisturize, my dude.
And this
It's not
random
Voxhart,
De-Fragger
it's
is
hard
looking at you.
tank. Okay, he's not that
For anybody who's been watching the most recent season of Critical Role, just call me Bertrand Bell, okay?
Oh, it's not that old.
How old was Vox?
2.
Old enough.
Old enough to be sad that he's lost a decade and a third.
That's right, you played a weirdo human.
She says, I can cure all of you if you're interested, or
Yes, please.
No, come on.
I'm having a great time. I feel badass. I have a rock.
Speak for yourself.
I like
Can you not get rid of that either? Because that's
Tonight.
hilarious.
It's just gonna stomp up and like hands on hips, like looking up at her from like knee high. Heels, please.
I don't like being old, nor do I like having tentacle fingers. Please. And
All right.
based on the read of the corruption thing, because I tried looking for it on there. I don't get to control these. They've been slapping me.
I thought you would be into it.
So you're saying that your left hand doesn't know what your right is doing?
I'm sorry. Could you say that a little louder? I can't hear you from down there.
Oh!
Wow!
All right, old man, you keep talking shit and see what happens.
Listen here, you little whippersnapper. I'll
Today's
tentacle
been
you
the
Am I
worst
gonna
day,
have to
but-
separate you both?
Please.
I mean, he's
No,
about to get,
fight
he's
for
about to
my
get,
amusement.
he's about to get run up on. So.
Yeah. So I will say that she does separate you both. She does heal, I'll say, the most recent layers of your corruption. So Vox, at least the aging is gone for you. And Simon, you are now your normal height.
Yay!
Do I keep my rock?
Simon says
One,
yay.
if you ask her for it, she can take that as well, but she can only do one this time.
Okay.
She's
I
like,
also
I don't.
want to know what the mystery one is. I like surprises.
I don't know if you guys know anything else about what's going on out there. The area around Del Diablo is being corrupted as we speak. I only got so much in the tank, dude. I
no,
can't...
that's fine. I'm trying to keep it in check. You're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
Real quick, if that's a De-Fragger doing that, they know how many layers they have after they've cured at least one.
Yeah. She just doesn't have enough hit points.
No,
left
they
to
know,
heal
but
all.
so she can tell them.
Oh, okay, yeah. As far as I can tell, you have just the one. Looks over at Vinna. Did Vinna ask for any of hers removed?
Not yet. She's
Okay.
having a great time.
You look like you've got 3 layers. And Mr. Plague Mask, you have just the one. Right? Yeah.
Yeah. 1 3 1.
The area around the city is being corrupted very, very quickly. As far as the Knight's Material can tell, we think that it's almost like terraforming the land around it. We've been calling it the degradation zone. If you want to get out and not get corrupted before, then you're going to want to get outside of it, just so you know. It's moving, but slowly.
Well, like, we know that they got it handled, yeah? Like, since, like, everybody kind
At the moment, things have taken a little bit of a slowdown. The warriors outside the city, the Circle of Night, their fighting has stopped for the moment. We're mostly dealing with what looks like scouts from whatever the fuck the Black Fleet is. But the people of Del Diablo here are very surprisingly well prepared for this. And at the moment, I personally and my squad are heading back to home base to regroup and figure out what the fuck to do next.
Right.
I can get you guys a lift out if you need.
I turned to
Yeah,
I
go on.
turned to Passion.
Passion was not with you at this point. You can give her a call.
Yeah, she'll give her a call. She's like, I just don't want to leave without, you know,
Mhm.
at least like telling them. And she says, "Listen, I don't think we can stay. The boys only have so much body to give."
Yeah, no, if you stay too long, you'll end up like. And she just like gestures over her shoulder to where Gruck and Cyberus are.
My favorite joke from Corruption when I was watching is the two of them slapping each other so they can get more corruption.
Yes.
Yeah. If you need anything else, don't hesitate to call.
We'll do. I think we got this.
Don't do anything stupid.
When have I ever done something stupid?
Do it in alphabetical order, or From worse to least worse.
And I will say that we will end there. Next time we'll pick up with what you guys want to do over the next couple of months, as we're going to do a little bit of a time skip and see how the world has changed after this.
Wild.
I know, Aya, you got to bail, so do you want to go ahead and do your plugs first, babe?
Hey everybody, my name is Aya Golander. You can find me on the interwebs as such. I do commissions, so if you want art, I do that. I might have some new Vinna art posted soon. I did a casual outfit of her yesterday, and I'm working on a Henshin outfit, so look out for that. Other than that, you can catch me on my game, Saffron Academy, which is every other week. We're supposed to have a game next week, but it's Thanksgiving, so we're taking a break.
Yeah.
But it is a magical school game, mystery adventure. A lot of things keep coming up as though everything's connected, and Kevin is like finally getting it. Like it's finally happening in his head, like, oh fuck, I'm connected too. So it's very fun. And that's all for me.
Jesse, do you want to go next?
Well, I don't have any new episodes of Quantum Rose up just yet, but coming soon. You can catch my classic season 1 episodes of Quest for the Quantum Rose up at my YouTube channel at youtube.com/backchannel. And you can also find it on Castbox FM. Beyond that, I will be on tomorrow night at this channel with Mysteries of the Silverfleet with Blake's game, Dark Matter. Come and check it out.
Yeah. Bob, do you want to go next?
Sure. Hey, hi, Worldwide Sentai. This is Bob Scary VOA coming at you live from Scotty Hood's channel. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and a slew of other places by my handle, Bob Scary VOA. You can also go to bobscaryvoa.com to listen to my demos, because I am, in fact, a voiceover artist. For the longest time, I haven't told you where you can find me on Twitch besides my channel, and when, if you were to go. Check my channel out. It's generally on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I've been doing stuff. I'm going to be trying to expand that in the very near future. Check out my YouTube channel. I can't change my URL until people follow, so I know I got one of a handful of you last time. Maybe the rest of this team will be nice and follow my YouTube too, so I can get the URL changed. That'd be great. Appreciate it. You can also find me on Milady Saito and occasionally harassing other people. So, if you want, let me harass you.
Reese, do you got anything this week?
No, I don't believe so. We do have Unwritten over on Fractured Moon D&D this coming Tuesday, which would be November 23rd. Just entered a new area and maybe found a brother of somebody. So, if you want to know what we're talking about, go see that. So, it's really all I got at the moment.
Callie, do you want to go next?
Hello, I'm going to unmute myself. I am Callie, Callie on Twitter, and you can follow me there. And maybe there'll be art soon because I actually have time to do it. And I'm not tired all the time. And I had a lot of coffee today after not having caffeine for 3 years. So, how are you doing? Anyway, I'm doing good. Yes, Unwritten is on Tuesday. I got big plans, so check that out. And is Vampire tomorrow? You'll talk about it. It's fine. I'm losing my freaking mind. And
Okay.
You've typically had your vampire on the same day that same weekend as this.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm excited about what one of my characters has been doing for the last 6 months, because I actually have thought of one of them. The other one, she's probably just following crypto around. Anyway.
You get her something to do. Get her a goal.
She is working on her music. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, that's it for me. I'm gonna stop talking.
So like Callie mentioned, our Baltimore by Night game is tomorrow, but it will not go live on YouTube until not this Monday, but next Monday, the something. That would be the 29th. So keep your eyes out for that. Otherwise, our episode 25 is up. It's super fun. It's the second time that we got to play with Reese, and it is hilarious. Just like dropping off tidbits of vampire lore, and he's like, "That's not real." And we're like, "No, it's all fucking real, bro. All of it."
Oh fuck, ghosts! Damn it!
Fabulous. Loved it. It was fantastic. Can't wait for next time because Callie's character is going to go have a meeting with her arranged marriage's family. Yeah, you forgot about that, huh?
Forget about everything.
Yeah, so keep us an eye out for that. That is on my YouTube channel, Crow and Chimera, and I usually post on our Crow and Chimera Twitter as well as mine on Sun Stepchild when that's going live. Scott, do you want to close this out?
Yeah, sure. Thank you for watching, and we host many games on here. I think our next game is actually going to be tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as we continue our Chaos Group campaign, where chaos happens with our group. Shocker. Actually, I think we just got to like a calm down moment, relatively speaking. We fought a Zarkatan, if I remember the name of it right. Is that what it's called?
Zaratan.
Zaratan, that's what it was. Because we were in Zakara. And it's essentially, you know those big island turtles? Yeah, it decided to come up on land.
Mm-hmm.
And we gave it a few boo-boos and it got sad and went away.
I rolled a natural 20 with a Vorpal sword and Dylan still didn't let me cut off its head.
It had legendary actions, so you can't behead it. That is specified in
That
Vorpal
I
Sword.
feel like is one of the one times that I can kind of understand the Vorpal sword not working, just because like its head is so big that cutting through would be kind of difficult. But yeah, anyway, so go check that out, and we will see you guys in 2 weeks.
Bye bye. Don't lose your head.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.